hello, hello. I am very curious to know who voted yes versus no about whether I would have glasses on. Hi. Oh, that camera wasn't supposed to be on yet. Hi, I have my glasses on.
Slay!
I'm so very curious. That was a really good idea for a prediction as well. What I meant to do when I hit live,
Yes, lesbians are out there. Watch your backs, men.
I'll go ahead and put this in here. Choose outcome. Yes, I have my glasses on. Let me say hi to everybody before I do anything else. Hold on. Artemis, congrats on first. Hello, hello, hello. Where'd your shade of purple go? Oh, you got purple person. Let's go. And thank you for the shout out for Ovi. You literally got me as your purple. Nova, hello, how are you? Prince Charming purple. Ginny, hi. Metallic purple. Zlo, hello. Periwinkle. Hi, Chantel. My love. More importantly, we'll move and have our nails painted though. Nope. Nope. Hi, Dark Vivi, how are you? That gift. Okay, I need to. This is my problem. Every time I do a crochet stream, I end up moving my mic around more than I realize, and so then I have to adjust the camera for the crochet itself. I am going to take my glasses off, though. I'm not gonna lie. I was not planning on my glasses for this stream, so I'm just gonna go there. We're gonna run another prediction right now because I forgot to do it when I started stream, but we're gonna do a prediction to see what y'all think I'm making for stream tonight. So new prediction. Rigged. Sorry. What is Moofin making? All right. Let me come up with some ideas of what I could have been making. Anyways, how's everyone's Monday so far? I'm gonna give y'all 4 options. Okay. We're gonna run that for 5 minutes. Have at it, y'all. Have at it. Newer song slaps so hard. It does. It's so freaking good. Y'all go stream The Arcane on Spotify or anywhere else you get music. This song is not gonna be on there because it's a song that I commissioned the artist, my very best friend Ovi. But she has 2 other tracks. The ones that you hear in this mix with the vocals specifically. Those 2 are on Spotify. Anyways, make your vote to see what you think I'm making today. And to clarify, it is something for Chantel. This is something that Chantel requested. Pete, my new water bottle. I've been wanting to get an Owala for a while. And I was like, let me just look on Amazon because the Owala website has a bunch, but they're always full price and I've not seen a purple that I like. And then I was like, okay, let me look on Amazon, see if there's anything on sale. If not there, I'll look at local Walmart, local Dick's Sporting Goods, like all the local stores I was gonna look. And I saw this one. It's like a very dusty gray purple with a purple and dark gray lid and pink accents. So I'm loving it. And I was like, I have a million stickers. You have the same one as me. I have a million stickers that I was wanting to use for stuff. So I didn't quit my job today. Protect trans kids. A U-Haul sticker that says "You had me at hello" with lesbian flag colors. I put a Matt and Ian sticker from the Backseat Gamers on here. I have I have Ollie on here, so I just need a P. I need a P sticker still. I don't have a sticker from P, so I need to get one. Y'all, don't let me forget to buy one when P's live next. I've got this one. You mean to tell me a shrimp fried this rice? I thought it was perfect for our stream. This one is very cute in the Barbie font. Do everything with the unearned confidence of a mediocre white man. One of my Mariana's Trench stickers. A little pride cat. Screams in Wawa. A very Philly thing for me. And ask me about my special interest. I had one other that I wanted to put on here, but it didn't quite fit. Because it would have gone where like there's this indent here, and then it would have been wonky. So. Also, speaking of stickers, if y'all are like sticker fans and love putting stickers on things, Sneaky Burrito. Look up Sneaky Burrito stickers. That is a local brand, local private like owned business, craft business, into my area. And they go to like all the festivals, pride events, and like other like craft fair things, and they have my absolute favorite stickers. I get stickers from them every time I see them at an event because I like their stickers that much. The star one is them. The Protect Trans Kids is from them. The Mediocre White Man is them. The shrimp, the cat, the Wawa. Oh, and I have a Mabari. I forgot I have a Mabari and a little Mabari crunch. So yeah, Sneaky Burrito stickers are great. Went to a Wawa when I visited my mom. Let's go. How was it? Did you love it? Did you get any good food? Loved it. Of course, because Wawa's the best. I need to make a sticker. Yes. Yes. I agree. Chantel, if there's a sticker design you want to make, put it in Canva and I'll take care of getting the sticker itself for you. All right, y'all, you have like very little time left to vote. What do you think I'm making today? What do you think I'm crocheting today? What's everyone think I'm crocheting today? Wager your points. I'm assuming Chantel is waiting to vote till the end. Unless she's choosing not to vote, but she knows what I'm making, so. Not gonna vote because that's cheating. That's fair. That's so fair. Okay. The vote is up. I'm so very sorry. Unfortunately, none of you got it right. So let me show you what it is that I'm making. Right here. It's a little tapestry. Isn't it cute? Isn't it so freaking cute? So those of you who did not vote for tapestry, which was no one, I'm so sorry. You're just gonna get your points back. Anyways, how's everybody doing? How's everyone doing? Anyone got anything exciting going on this week? A double meat Italian and raspberry double meat Italian hoagie, okay, and a raspberry swirl smoothie, I'm assuming, or a refresher. Yum. I really like getting their mango smoothies. So freaking good. Although I tried a green smoothie recently. It was good, but I don't know if it was just the person that made it didn't blend it well or what, but it like separated because it had spinach and a bunch of other stuff in it too, and so like some of the ingredients after it was blended separated. So I mean, mango's my favorite fruit, so that's why I like mango. But yeah, so we're gonna be making that cute little tapestry that I showed y'all. I'm gonna really quick double check the camera positioning here. Mangoes can sunburn apparently? No way. I did not know that. Okay, I think that's adjusted as I need it. Yeah, because I can sit here. Oh, wait. Wait. Let's change the angle just a smidge. That's better. That's better. Okay. So, I will add too that Chantel decided instead of the red for the heart, she wants blue. So we're gonna be doing blue for the heart. Let me get camera up. Hello. Shoot, I forgot to start recording the stream, so I guess I'll have to download it later. That's fine. Just like I did. Yeah, I'm so sorry that you sunburned so badly, but that is crazy. Okay, so let me, oh, I should probably scroll to where the pattern starts. Okay. Chain 70. Easy. Two nails. There's nothing on them. There's like the remnants of a clear coat. There's the tail of this yarn. You gotta like dig into it. There we go. Found the guts. Also, y'all, I was searching for this crochet hook for like 20 minutes straight because I could not find it. And when I found it, I was very concerned because something happened where like the part, because these grips are like a really soft silicone. This part is like rock hard. What? Oh, was it because of the yarn? Time doesn't know her name. No, I've not. Okay, I'm gonna be so honest. I've not been on TikTok in like 2 months. So if you've been sending me TikToks, I'm so sorry. I've not really looked at them. I just haven't, it's not been like something that my brain has had the urge to do. So let me turn my fan on really quick. I never thought I would be someone that wouldn't be on TikTok regularly. I know. But I stream on TikTok, so make it make sense. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat because I'm trying to count how many
Hey,
I'm doing.
Adora.
127874444 Wiley.
I love you too, Chantel. 31, 2, 33, 34, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 7, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 5, 56, 7, 58, 59, 60, 1, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 5, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Okay. Pausing for a moment so I can catch up on chat. I've been playing Marvel Rivals a lot. Julie's my fave. I played Marvel Rivals once on stream like a year or so ago. Probably will never touch it again. So sad about the summer skin nerfs. It only nerfed his size. I saw pictures of that skin going around and I was shocked. I was like completely shocked. Marvel Rivals knows how to make gooner skins. Very true. Raph is such a WLW ally. Who then goes, what? Okay, let me just double check. I should have been putting stitch markers in as I was going to make sure I knew how many. Women are so pretty. They are. We are. We're so pretty. Okay, let me see here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Probably won't mark every 10 stitches as I go, but just for the chain for now, it helps.
Oh no.
No, slay doesn't require an exclamation mark.
Slay! 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 Slay!
Oh, dragging my age till I fade on your chantry. I fear I'm gagged the sky hole down. A work, Mama Morgan. Slay Corypheus ate the dark spawn blood with our Ferelden cheese diva. Oh my gosh. What an iconic quote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Okay, so that's the point where I marked 50. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. I did it. All right. So, by chaining 7 in your background color, this is not counted as a row. Chain 1 more and turn. Okay, each box represents one single crochet. On odd rows, right should be facing you. Even rows should face wrong side. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 rows of just the white for now. Don't worry, it makes sense to me. It's actually funny, Chantel, they created this pattern using the website that I used to make my dad's blanket. Yeah, they actually have a link to the pattern, so if you want to make edits to it or something, you can do that, which I thought was really smart. But I'm just using their list of colors with the numbers. Let's see, can I bring this up closer? Yeah. Also to think that this is how my dad's blanket started. Like, that's crazy. It looks like a caterpillar. Kinda, yeah. It does really want to curl in on itself for some reason, but that'll fix over time. I feel like I angled my camera and my mic funky. It's hard for me to see what I'm doing. That can't be a word. It is a very weird word. I agree. It's the etymology? Don't know. Take this stitch marker out. No way. That's crazy. Oh, what did I just do here? There we go. Ooh, I need to double check something. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, that's a good idea. Do that after this song. Okay, let me pull up that soundtrack. Nope, that's Dragon Age. It refreshed on me when I was trying. Stop pulling this up. Hide announcements. Let me know if any volume needs to be adjusted. Getting a new Ross in town, they're gonna have self-checkout. Oh gosh. That sounds like it's gonna be a nightmare. Yeah. Plus in the video, the woman who refused to leave Ross till they gave her an employee discount. What? Why? Why did she want an employee? What? That's crazy. Although I will say I did try to milk my Burlington Coat Factory discount, my employee discount, for as long as I could after I worked there. She got arrested for it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, normally you have to have the employee with you to use an employee discount. Yeah, she was the white one from Florida. Amazing. I may be white, but thank goodness I'm not from Florida. Y'all are welcome to quote that, by the way. I almost feel like that could warrant a hinge being removed. Oh yeah, what's everyone, speaking of being unhinged, the opposite now, cozy vibes. What's everyone working on? Anyone have any cozy crafts they're doing, or a book they're reading, or a fun little beverage? About to go make a drink and wrap, but our shots ringer was smacking with a wet towel. Oh my gosh. Still playing away at Dragon Age. Jenny, how far are you? About to make some ramen. Yum. Jenny, tell us all about your Dragon Age playthrough so far. Funny enough, my one streamer I watched the same thing. My one streamer I watched did the same thing as Ray and is playing at Mass Effect games since she finished Dragon Age. Nice. That's how I did it when I first played Dragon Age. I played Dragon Age and then I played Mass Effect. And I'm a BioWare girly for life now. Okay, so the tapestry will be about as wide as the camera angle.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Target!
Hi, Skylar. Got 3 peppermint Dubai chocolate bars for $3 and they're chocolate peppermint and taste like those chocolate peppermint things. I'm so happy for you. You got my chair! Artemis got my hair and Skylar got my chair. I'm so sorry my hair is not very purple right now. I was thinking the other night, I think I'm gonna do it Friday. We're gonna see, but. Okay. Row 1 is done. Okay. Scene 1 and turn. Wait. Okay. Row 2 is the same thing, all white. They don't have pistachio in them, so it's just peppermint. I was worried it would have pistachio mixed in. Oh, interesting. I am not a pistachios person at all. I was at the counter with 2 peppermint bars and 1 regular one, and the guy said you can go get another $1 bar for free. Interesting. Yeah. No, don't feel bad taking the last one. The guy told you to take it, so. It's just so long. No, you're fine. It's pretty still going as I'm mostly playing on weekends. So I'm currently in the Nature of the Beast quest line. Okay, wait. So you're working on the Elven stuff then. Have you done any other like factions, or are the elves the first thing you've done? We're allowed half the star basket already. Elves are the first thing, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I always recommend people go with the elves first because I personally think it's the easiest. I'm gonna store in the cashier center. Welcome back. Oh my gosh. Enjoying it though? I'm glad. I have been getting the itch to play from Origins all the way through the series again. I guitar and I love it, but I love it, but I hate my fingers hurt. Yeah, that's the hardest part. I have a guitar, and every so often I get the urge to like try building calluses and playing and learning guitar, and then I don't. Because I can't stand calluses. Also, I've learned over time my fingers just don't want to move the way they need to form the chords. Which is really unfortunate. Tried so many times. I have to make my fingers do freaking Yoda do a G chord. Yeah. It's rough. 140 stream streak, let's go. Holy cow, Skylar. A year and 9 days. That's crazy. Also, can I just say I really love the what's it called? The blossom badges that Twitch has been doing, where like if you have like a watch streak, your blossom grows essentially. I hope that Mix It Up integrates that into this too, because that would be really nice, I think. Because right now all I can do is like the Twitch basic like VIP sub mod badges, and that's it. 4th of July isn't about celebrating America to me, it's about celebrating my anniversary. Oh yeah, no, I'm racking up that Blossom badge and a bunch of other chats too. When I say America, I mean Mount Rushmore in Colorado and Statue of Liberty and Taxi in Miami and Texas, America, not the rest of the country. Pancakes, hello. How are you? Got ultraviolet, nice. Like 16 hours to drive, ended up in the same country. What about it? Pancakes, how's your week starting off? Half of that I'm still in Texas. True. I mean, Pennsylvania is like 6.5 hours across. So I get it. We're at the end of the row. I need to get this closer up to my face so I can see what I'm doing. Now with a hot cup of blueberry tea and Mario Kart before bed. Nice. That sounds so very relaxing. I don't know if I've ever tried blueberry tea now that I think about it. Is there a particular brand that you enjoy? 11. I'll count this further along because I have to do 34 stitches of white before I change colors. Ohio's so small, but it still takes me 5 hours to drive through. Yeah. Believe me, I've driven across Ohio as well. And Indiana. Celestial brand tea. You can get the sample pack from most stores. Ooh, okay. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. No, I am not doing double crochet. Oops. She's seeing around my microphone. I just realized I think I left my phone in another room. Oh well. I have my watch to tell me if I have phone notifications or not. All the fruit teas are good. Blueberry, mixed berry, raspberry, cherry, and peach. I love raspberry tea. That was a favorite of mine growing up. Honestly, I do love America's geography and climate. I love that I don't need a passport to experience city, countryside, desert, beaches, mountains, and plains. True. Not to mention Hawaii and Alaska being absolutely gorgeous in their own vastly different ways. Yes. No, I feel like the landscape of the US is gorgeous. And the natural environment that we have that hasn't been destroyed by humans yet. Oh my gosh, hold on, let me do this. There we go, so y'all can see. Oh my gosh. Well, I think I need to vote in this too. Oh my gosh. That is one way to put it, Skylar. Okay, I need to see how many. I might have done too many stitches. Oh, I'm close to halfway. Let's count this. One, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 30. Oh my gosh, I literally got the exact number of stitches. I only gagged when I read that full title. We got hot dog straw for your smoothie. Ew, pancakes. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to undo one stitch so I can do the transition to the new color. I was about to say, hey, it didn't let me use channel points, and then I remembered it's because I have infinity channel points. I love the random polls our mods come up with. Thank you very much, Chantel. I'm assuming Chantel's the one that did that, unless Chantel was framed. Was Chantel framed, or did Chantel do that? Either way, I thought it was hilarious. Football when I was like 6. What do you mean you missed those times? I don't want to get hit in the face with a football. So this is my first time, I feel like, trying a true tapestry, where I have all of the tails kind of just attached at all times. This is gonna be a little tricky, but I got this, right? Sorry, I'm just making sure I have the script in my hands correctly. Okay. All right, we got our one little bit of color change. I have a difficult question. Ooh, hit us with it. In your opinion, what is the best show ever made? Ooh. That's hard because I've got a lot of best shows ever made depending on the genre. Bar Rescue, period. Oh gosh. Oh, there's a show. Okay, hold on. I don't have my phone on me, so I can look this up over here. Hi, Becca.
The ad's about to start.
Thank you, Ads Goddess. I get asked that and forget every show I ever watched. Oh, my all-time favorite, but I think it's Breaking Bad. Ooh. He's so funny. Wishbone the dog. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to look up this show. Dark. That's what it's called. Dark. If y'all have not watched Dark on Netflix, it's a German show. I don't remember how many seasons there were. But Dark is phenomenal. I haven't thought about that show in years, but I can say without a doubt, in my opinion, that is one of the best shows ever made. And if you've watched it, you would understand. Kai, hello. I'm so glad you also know
ads
Dark.
are running.
Thank you, Ads Goddess. I'm so glad someone else here knows the show. Because yes, it is so very good. Did you watch 1800 as well, Kai? It makes great shows. Started that show, got spooked. Okay, we should watch that together sometime then. Been watching Young Royals recently. There's so many shows I need to watch, y'all. I always hear about Young Royals, and I feel like maybe I should watch it, but I don't know when I will. When I'd have the time, you know? Y'all, I still haven't watched Heated Rivalry. That's how behind I am on my own personal watch list. You watch your eyes close enough. You're so right. You're so right. I have to say, my brain just broke for a second, but it's incredible to be crocheting something that's small. I have another project I'm working on right now that is small, but it's smaller stitches too, and smaller yarn, so it's a lot of stitches. It's still like 200 something across, whereas this is only 70 across. Veronica Mars, that is one that I've been wanting to watch. Ooh, also Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I never finished the show. I started watching it years ago and never finished it. Yeah, I need to watch Buffy again and actually finish it finally. So I was also trying to watch it like chronologically with Angel as well when they have the split off show. And I think that's what got me like off the train, was I just got tired of like the back and forth of like trying to figure out which episode was next. I have a list somewhere for it, but there's a whole show on DVD last week. Oh my gosh, I love that. One of my favorite shows has so much hate and the creator's bad. What's the show? Friend and I on season 2 of our watch through. I love that. Love how gay Buffy. Not Buffy herself, but Buffy the show. show is gay. Oh, great. End of this roast. Give me 1 second, y'all. Ugh, I agree. And a great pun intended, yes. It's one where there's not much overlap, so you probably just alternate seasons and be okay. Yeah, there are a couple moments though where like there's some crossover back and forth where it would be nice to watch them like chronologically. Because there were a couple where it's like, you have like maybe 2 of Buffy, 2 of Angel, 2 of Buffy, 2 of Angel, or whatever. And I remember enjoying watching it that way. But it is a lot of work to do. Has been a hotel. I've heard so many things about that and Hell of a Boss. Same creator, but have very different storylines. I do love both of them dearly, and they're not as bad of shows as people say they are. Yeah. Like half bad. What is half bad? Kesha voices a character too. I love Kesha. I love Kesha so very much. Oh, of course. Like First Kill. Not gonna lie, I did actually really enjoy First Kill. And I'm sad that it got canceled after the first season. What am I making? I will show y'all. I'm making this tapestry for Chantel. She requested it. Elzebub is who she voices. Oh, nice. Book question. Anyone read Dungeon Crawler Carl? No, it's on my wish list, though. It's on my list. Committed to a book when the movie wasn't moving along and the Kickstarter was successful. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, I hear so much about Dungeon Crawler Carl from so many people. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Because I also have lots of Dragon Age things I've been reading, or trying to read, I should say. So I've got the Ouroboros fanfic, if you know, you know. It's so good. And the author of Ouroboros started another one with, I have not read it yet at all, but it's basically an AU where Solus is a music professor and conductor of an orchestra. And this author does art for all of their fics, and it's so freaking good. So then I also have like my Dragon Age, World of Thetis books, the comics to read. Started Murderbot. Oh, is Murder... Wait, what is Murderbot? Just picked up Soul and Throne again. Yes. Yes. Oh, gosh, the books are just so good. I just rewatch again, I soon, to be honest. I watched that one video. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, Eerie on Ice is a show that I could literally watch over and over as many times as possible and never get bored of it. History Maker is currently my morning alarm clock. It's a really great song to wake up to. Out of curiosity, It's a ringtone for my second phone. I love that. Out of curiosity, is there anyone here that enjoys anime that has not watched Yuri on Ice? Like, for example, if you couldn't make the watch party we did last month, or just in general, if you've never watched it but you're an anime fan, please tell me, because I'm gonna tell you right now, you have to go watch Yuri on Ice. Y'all. Actually, hold on. Chantel, can I share a thing related to Yuri on Ice? It's so good. It really is. You know, having things as our alarm clocks, ringtones, I have a completely out of context quote that's so funny for no reason. Okay. I enjoy anime. I have not seen Yuri. Want to watch Chainsmoker Cat. Nice. I don't know anything about Chainsmoker Cat, but I feel like people I know generally have good taste in anime, so. But yes, Pancakes, you should definitely watch Yuri on Ice. So freaking good. I'm homophobic. I just hate gay people, so sue me. Oh. Oh. I mean, I guess at that point, it's why do you hate gay people? I think I goofed. Hold on. I did do a goof. I accidentally skipped a whole stitch. There we go. The reason I find it funny is because me and my friends say stuff to each other like, none of that propaganda. So bad southern accent to mock those people. Favorite animes are Cowboy Bebop, Studio Ghibli movies, Ghost Stories, Naruto, Sailor Moon. That tracks. I feel like that fits what I know about you. My favorite anime in general are my favorites would be Yuri on Ice, Steins Gate, unironically love Sword Art Online, I mean there's a bunch that I really like, but I think those would be my top 3. I also do love Jujutsu Kaisen. That's so fair. No, I would say most people would agree with you, Pancakes. I enjoy all of it. Like, K Project is super niche. It's the only anime I've ever fully watched. I have never heard of it. Granted, there are plenty that I've never heard of, so. Oh, no, that's so fair, Artemis. That is so very fair. You want me to check out Dandadan? Yes, that one's on my list. The reason I like the show is because while there's bad people in hell, obviously heaven is viewed by most as the enemy because they're liars. Interesting. I mean, I feel like talking about like a lot of favorite shows in general, non-anime, non-animated, is The Good Place. I feel like they did a really good job of exploring that concept of like heaven versus hell, or the good place versus the bad place. Yeah, I really enjoyed that show. Me on my island that said she was glad there were no heterosexuals on the island. Gosh, The Good Place 4 or 5 times. Yeah, it's so good. It's so freaking good. And while I wish there was more to it, I am glad they ended it where they did, because they told a complete story, you know. Lucifer, so freaking good. Ugh, I want to rewatch Lucifer. I need to not rewatch things though, because I have so many other shows that I've never watched that I need to watch. This is my problem. I want to rewatch so many things, and there's other things that I haven't watched yet. Sorry, things are getting twisted up here. 1 second. There we go. ADHD says your current interests are going to be the 2 shows based in hell that you swore you hated and watching videos of broken washing machines on TikTok. I love that. Interesting. Don't spoil anything for me since I've officially started, and I watched the first episode with Chantel last weekend. You know, Skylar, as someone else with ADHD who gets fixated on things, I understand. I don't think I can explain it either, but I understand. All right, hold on. I want to crop the crochet camera a little bit because I'm not using that half like at all. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. No, I still have, were we talking about this here or was this somewhere else that I was talking about this? I feel like I've had this conversation multiple times recently, but like I still remember my childhood phone number from like when I was 5 years old. I remember the landline phone number from a house I lived in for the first 5 years of my life, and then after that, never lived there again, didn't have that phone number ever again. But I still remember it. Why? Who knows? Same, Artemis. Just in case, yeah. It'd be really funny if I tried to call the number and see who would pick up. Probably no one. It was a landline. Unless landlines got recycled for cell phone numbers too. Probably did, actually. Now you told me, so I know. Do you? Do you remember it? Do you remember it, Chantel? My mom remembers the entire layout of her childhood home she moved out of when she was 5. God forbid you ask her where her phone is. Oh yeah, I remember the layout of that condo that I lived in until I was 5. You're so correct. Yes. Use my old landline for some pins so nobody would ever know. Some pins? Oh, like pin numbers. Yeah. That's smart, actually. So remember it, and it was never in my name, and I have a different last name than my stepdad. There you go. I don't remember what my pin is based off, but I know it's a shortened version of something from like 6 years ago. Okay, wait. I'm on row 5. Am I on row 5? Yeah, I guess I'm on row 5. Okay. Got one more white stitch. Oh wait, hold on. When I take my this tapestry in my office, and when I do, I can say my office and I match. Yes. Some animals just really like the warmth. It's relaxing for them. Row 6, and this row is going to be identical to the previous row. Perfect. Ooh. Ooh, this is a good poll. I like this. Okay, let me think about this. Best citrus flavor: grapefruit, lemon, lime, or orange? Ugh. I think I know what mine is. And I will say my answer depends on if it's sweetened or not. But my vote didn't show up on the poll on stream. Rude. Well. Oh. Now it showed up. It's just delayed. I personally really love grapefruit. Now, here's the thing. My brain took this as what's like the best citrus flavor of like a fruit that like you're eating like by itself, not necessarily like flavoring in other things. In other things, that's a whole different story. Oh, context. This is how you know I'm neurodivergent. I need more context because it depends. Depends on the situation. Oh, y'all, I have a question for all of you. So this thought came up again when I was in Becky's stream this morning. Shout out to Amethyst Baby. Y'all know her and love her. And I don't remember how this got brought up, to be completely honest. But I was saying, like, it'd be so nice if I could actually, like, take commissions for crochet, because, like, I've thought about it. I legit have, like, spreadsheets made for the, like, for whenever I do decide to do it. I've talked about it before on stream and doing it. And you know, it's one of those things where I would love to do it, but I worry about, like, the length of time. We had a Fiverr. I've thought about that. I think if I was gonna do it, I would start within just the stream community and maybe, like, post on Twitter or, like, Blue Sky or Threads or whatever. I'd keep it very small, like, only with people that know me and I know, to start, just to kind of, like, test, because I don't even know necessarily, like, there's different pricing models, and handmade crochet items can add up very quickly in terms of cost. Because the most expensive part, at least at first, if this doesn't work, don't judge me. Why would we judge you? Yay, it worked. Yes, go follow Becky. And everyone say yay, Chantel. Everyone say yay, Chantel. Yeah, I don't know. I think the idea of doing commissions for crochet is fun, especially because, like, I don't know, like, I did so much crocheting in the past 6 months, and I don't know what I'm gonna do when I finish this project and then the 2 other big projects that I'm working on. One of them is almost done, and one of them I'll be starting later this week when the yarn comes in. And I won't talk about them on stream for reasons. But, like, I don't know what my next projects are going to be after that. I always think it's just going to put the text in chat. You're all good. All good. I mean, it's been more than 6 months that I've been doing like a lot of crocheting nonstop. I started all the Christmas crochet stuff back in November. So it's been more than 6 months. I know, more like 8 months. But like when I finish this and my other 2 projects, I don't know what the next step what the next thing will be. Which is where the idea of commissions sounds nice. So I like having things to do with my hands. And then I was talking about this in Becky's stream, and she brought up the idea of like going to markets and selling it, like getting a booth and selling at a table, which is very intriguing. Okay, wait, did I want to do it that way? Hold on, bitch. The hard part is finding the right markets to go to, one. And then also like having stuff prepping for the market. Because something like that would likely take away from doing commissions. But it's hard to know. Okay, this is row 6 that I'm on. Okay. Crochet Pokemons. Here's the thing, I've never done the what's it called? Amiguri? That, and that's not the right name. It's basically specifically like crocheting like little plushies and characters and things, which is what the Pokemon would be. Anime cons that you can nerd out at the convention. That is very smart. Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that scares me about all that is like, am I actually good enough to do that? One, so the imposter syndrome kicks in. And then 2, like, is my work actually worth the money? And can I feasibly price it in a way where it is worth my time? Because it would cost me money up front to get all the yarn, and like rent a booth space at a market or a convention or whatever. And then there's the time, so then I have to add up the cost of the yarn plus the time it takes me to do it to price it. So I don't know. If I can do it, you can. Okay. Because it'd be nice to like earn side income, and I don't know. It's nice to have things to do with my hands when I'm watching TV. Only concern is you need yet another side quest. So true. Hi, Cindy. I think the thing is, if I were to do it, I wouldn't crochet any more than I've been crocheting. And that's the key. Like, what I've been doing now is fine. If I did more, that would be difficult. Now, if it ever got to a point where it was lucrative enough to do more and like to the point where I could quit my job, that'd be a whole different story. I don't think it would get there, but you never know. Yeah. So if I were able to make it work like where I do stuff every so often and crochet at the rate I normally crochet now, then maybe that could work. Lucrative is a nice word. It is. It is a very nice word. I'm getting a million notifications on my watch. And my phone's in the other room, so I can't actually look at them all. Okay, I'm on row 7, I think. The other thing too is I've got like such a large stockpile of yarn currently that like I need to do something with all of it. Thank you for the stretch. Enigma is a personal favorite word of mine. I love that. I need to stand up and stretch. Not to be off topic, but I'm pretty sick of the chantry. Jenny, buckle up. Says machinations. I love Quaalude and wish it meant something else. So fair. Hey, Dragon Age friends in chat. I think we can all relate to Ginny's message. Okay. In the game and in real life. It's marginally better than real life. Actually, no, never mind. Never mind. What am I saying? There may not be any homophobia in the chantry, but there's a lot of other things in the chantry. Yes. Yes, Cindy. That is truly like the perfect quote. Absolutely. Chantel, your reaction is killing me too. Well, yeah, but it's not the chantry doing that into Vinter. It's not the chantry doing that. It's the magisterium. Their sexism and breeding the perfect age. That's as far as I'll go with that for spoiler purposes for everybody. Although I know Ginny's not as concerned about spoilers as like Kimberly is, for example. Because Ginny has watched a lot of Ray's playthrough of Dragon Age. So she knows what's coming. The Vince love trad wives. Oh my gosh. Someone quote that too. Okay, as I'm crocheting, it's trying to like curl up over me, and I'm not liking that. It needs to curl the other way. Secret Lies of Dementor Wives. Oh my gosh. Honestly, this game reminds me of playing Skyrim and how much I hate the Nords playing as a Khajiit. That's fair. Jenny, remind me, what origin did you go with for this game? I know that Kimberly went Dwarven, I think. Elf mage. Okay. Got it. Got it. Yes. Then you're experiencing all the isms as an elf mage. My favorite origin to play is Dalish Rogue Elf. Love being an elf in general, but I love the Dalish origin. But you can only get that if you're a rogue or a warrior. I'm slightly going human mage for my upcoming playthrough. Nice. Romancing Morgan for the first time ever right now. Oh my gosh. I need to get a mod downloaded to do that. I guess I could play as a male character, but what do that? Just what I could be lesbian. It's Morgan. Human or dwarf noble is my favorite. Fair. Why be male when you could be lesbian? Exactly. Caveat, there are he, him lesbians out there. Although, he, him doesn't necessarily mean male either, so. That's a whole thing that we could dive into if we ever wanted to have like a real like serious chat about queer identities. I feel like even within like, okay, I don't know if anyone else here can relate. Because I know that not everyone here is lesbian, but within the lesbian community, a lot of people like really like, okay, sorry, let me start over. Within the gay community, there's, you know, like different, I don't remember what the term is, but like, you know, you've got your different types of gays. Like you've got, you know, bears and otters and whatever. I can't remember all of the different words. Okay. Anyways, you got all that. Within the lesbian community, you've got your femmes, your masks, your hyper femmes, your chapstick lesbians. And then when it comes to the black lesbian community, you've got studs, stems. Anyways, those terms for a lot of lesbians are very gender focused. Like it's almost like that becomes not only your sexuality, but you're also your gender identity. And it's very interesting because I don't feel like you see that as much in other queer identities, if that makes sense. Being in the MLM Android community sucks because there's so much internalized homophobia and transphobia. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that happens on the WLW side as well, unfortunately. But yeah, it's just very interesting how, like, obviously we're all so similar, but we're also all very different, like, across the board. It happens across the spectrum. The internalized hate is very frustrating. Yes. Yeah. there's a lot of internalized homophobia, a lot of internalized transphobia, a lot of internalized biphobia. And I think I've talked about this before. Because I originally came out as bi back in 2020. And then I came out as a lesbian in 2023. And I remember when I came out as a lesbian, I was so like, or even when I was like mulling over the idea of like, am I lesbian? I remember having the fear of like people seeing my process and going, oh, you're just biphobic, or oh, like, or them coming to the conclusion that bisexuals don't exist because I was like, because bisexual was like a stepping stone in my journey of discovering my sexuality. Because that is a very common thing for a lot of lesbians, is they come out first as bisexual and then lesbian later. That is not an uncommon thing. However, it tends to create this idea amongst a lot of the queer community and straight people too, that like bisexuality is not real or legitimate. It just means you can't decide, which is not true. So I remember being very worried, probably more than I needed to be, because clearly I'm not biphobic and I have a very healthy relationship, I feel like, with my sexuality. Yeah, there's no wrong way to be queer. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like it's just, I don't know. There's just so much otherness within not only the queer community, but everywhere. I'm having loading issues, just me. I'm not seeing anything pop up on my end that would indicate, oh no, I did drop frames for a moment. I don't know when it was though. Chantel, maybe try reloading the page, or I don't know if you're on mobile or if you're on your laptop. That, Kai, or if, and this is a thing that a lot of people don't necessarily agree on, but I've always considered queer to not just be a sexuality or gender thing. It is also political, because you can be gay and not be queer, in my opinion. Also, hi Nathan Pizza Lover. And salutations, how are y'all doing today? I'm doing good, how are you? Only addendum I'll make to that is that chasers are not. Yeah. Yep. Agreed. And since it seems like Chantel might be having loading issues, can someone in chat just recommend that she refreshes in case she can't hear anything I'm saying? Oh, you're good now? Okay, great. This happens every crochet stream. This happens every crochet stream. We have deep conversations every time. There's no avoiding it. Love is love, absolutely. Okay, I need to figure out how many rows I've actually done. I'm confused. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Done 7. Yes, this was row 7. Okay. One thing I've been thinking about is how identity is fluid and it takes time to discover yourself. Yes. I also came out as bi first. Maybe I was bi and then it shifted. That's why I feel our labels. That's so fair. I think I struggled with like, was I a lesbian the whole time or did it shift for me as well? Because I felt very real feelings previously, but I just don't know if I felt them because I thought I was supposed to and I was programmed to feel those things, or, you know, that's the hard part. Doing fantastic, trying to come up with a backstory for my backup character. My DM said I have a backup character ready. So fair. Extremely nervous. Yeah. Because that might mean my goblin boy dies, and I really hope that doesn't happen. Fingers crossed. I feel you. I have gotten to a point in D&D where I have a backup stand-by character at all times, regardless of the campaign I'm in, or how many campaigns I'm in, or how many times I've used said character. I have my backup character has been my backup character for 2 different campaigns now. Thankfully, I've never had to use her, but I look forward to using her next time. I think several issues we run across in the community is also a result of generational experiences. Absolutely. Absolutely. I use ROAs very loosely, more as a way to help others understand, have community, and less because I view myself as ROAs. That's also very fair. Just like a lot of people who are in the bisexual umbrella will say that they're bi, even though they might identify as pan or omni. You know, there's a lot of times it is easier to use a specific term that is easier for others to understand. He's a boyfriend and I was planning on proposing to him, so I'm gonna be 50-50 pissed off and sad if he dies. Oh my gosh. I would too. I would be so pissed. I like me. I love that. Y'all, actually, speaking of D&D and sexuality now too, that's how I figured out and / came out as bi in the first place, was because of my very first D&D campaign that Ovi also ran at the time. So everybody thank Ovi for great music on our stream and also for me figuring out my sexuality. Because she was also my very steady rock as I was coming out as a lesbian too.
Yeah, it's about to start.
So valid. Maybe I'll date anyone who identifies as masculine or man, regardless of assigned gender at birth. Yeah. Maybe it's like feeling the spirit during worship when it's actually just our mind's body responding to live music. Yeah. Oh boy. Believe me, when I was in college, I went to school for music at a Christian college. One of the classes I took my freshman year was a required class for all music majors. Was about integrating music with our faith. And a part of that was the psychology behind live music and how to use it to your advantage, which felt so scummy, but it makes sense. Go kiss women and buy my merch. You're right, it is. Hi, Finley. Did she respond? Did she perk up? Did she meow?
The ads are running.
Thank you, Ads Goddess. This is actually a perfect time. I'm gonna go grab myself a little fun beverage. Now that we're on our second ad break. Time for fun beverage. Just looking at the screen. Hi, Finley. I'll be right back. You got to it right as I was pressing the button. Ugh. Good attempt, Artemis. There we go. Just like Instagram watching you. I love that. It's all good. It's all good, Artemis. That's why I have my stream deck with my buttons. No. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. I'm back with a little fun beverage for myself. You didn't miss anything. Except for Chantel and Artemis yapping. Fun Beverly, exactly.
I hate to break it to you, but this is not water.
Correct. Okay, I'm on row 8, so again, same thing as last row. Mine is also not water. What are you enjoying tonight? Vodka Sprite, nice. Wow, you got quote 250, Ginny. That's a nice, easy number to remember for you, too. I'm gonna lose it. That is so fair, Jenny. That is so very fair. And if you need to take breaks, that's okay. You can also, for the most part, you can generally avoid a lot of Chantry related things in the game, at least in Origins. You don't have to do the Chantry quests in Origins. Some of them you will, but and I feel like a lot of I feel like the Chantry overall gets better throughout the games. However, the mage stuff specifically with the Chantry will always be a hot topic. And it's 1000% meant to be an allegory. Or a metaphor. Did I use the word allegory correctly? I don't even know. But yeah, it can be tough when you've got your own religious trauma. I remember it wasn't even the first time I played Inquisition. And Jenny, you've watched most of Inquisition already, so I know this won't be a spoiler for you. But stuff with Dorian specifically, Dorian's quest, relating to his dad, and the conversation you have. Skip a stitch somewhere. I feel like. Hope I didn't. I'm gonna finish this row and then count stitches. But like, I don't know. I didn't really think too much of it because I also played the first 3 Dragon Age games before I came out as a lesbian. I was identifying as bi at the time, so yes, 1000% Kai. Please do, Nathan. Please do. But words. What was I gonna say? Oh, Dorian's quest. Nothing really had ever gotten to me trauma-wise in the games until the first time I played Inquisition while living here. Because this is the first place I've lived long-term since coming out as a lesbian. I don't know if it was an off-stream playthrough or an on-stream playthrough, but I remember like feeling very emotional inside with Dorian's quest. Because I very much relate to, at least not necessarily the stuff that his father tried to do, but that mentality with my parents. So it definitely did get harder to play for a bit. And then I just fell back into loving the game, so. Actually, I just remembered, now that I'm thinking of this, because Nathan mentioned backup characters. I actually have 2 backup characters. One of them is not fully fleshed out. Like, I don't have a full backstory or name for them yet. The other one is. But the other one that so the first backup character I created, Becky's line, it's hard to break from tradition and walk your own path, completely change your perspective on being trans. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. A really good line. So I have two backup characters, as I was saying. The one is a I have to really think about this 'cause it's on my phone. My phone's in the other room, but it's basically a ice magic and like snow magic, cold magic based draconic sorcerer halfling. And the idea is that like a dragon specifically, like I don't remember the names of them specifically within D&D because the campaigns I've been in so far, OV's homebrew world does not, dragons don't exist. They're just lizards. And any dragonborn we see are lizard folk. And they're new. They're not things, and they're not people that anybody ever sees. Lizard. They're new. We have a lizard folk in our campaign. One of our player characters. Hi, Becky. You found me. Lizard. You found me. Oh my gosh. We had Artemis found my hair. Skylar found my chair. And Becky found me. Oh, did you get? Yeah, I thought you got my hair for some reason. You're Dr. Seuss. I know, so much more whimsy than your whimsy bot gave me this morning. Becky has an exclamation mark whimsy command in her stream. I had 1% whimsy this morning. Ooh, Chantel found Heather. I had you flatlined. Yes. Okay, wait. ADHD is going crazy right now. So yeah, I have this halfling. Basically her whole village was like frozen over by this like ice dragon. And then she wakes up suddenly like 100 years later after the village finally thaws. And she suddenly has all these like powers that are ice related. And that was as far as I got with that character. I had 4%, I think. Finley said 3. Yeah, we were on the struggle bus. Cindy got Japanese violet. Nice. Kai got dark orchid. Love it. My other backup character. Oh, also, this halfling specifically would have a voice that was like, "Hi, my name's Sammy." I had this voice playing in my head and everything for it. How many millennials do you think are going to name their babies Whimsy? Oh God, I hope not. Anyways, Rain is focusing back into backup characters for D&D. My other backup D&D character is a bard. I don't have a lot fleshed out for her. I don't have any backstory. But I know she would be a tiefling. I would finally play my first tiefling. She'd be a bard, but not your typical bard. She'd be a homebrew subclass, specifically a fiber arts bard. And the idea is that she would crochet or knit or embroider something real quick for her party members whenever she wanted to, like, do anything boost-wise. So instead of playing music like a traditional bard, she would make things for the party to give them, what's the word I'm looking for? Inspiration. Gosh. Yeah. I would name a cat Whimsy. I figure I would not name a child that. Yeah, same. But yeah, so my other backup character is a fiber arts bard tiefling. Very cottagecore. Hey, what? Camera? Those are my legs. Anyways. My friend made a homebrew cleric class. Her powers come from a shard of divinity from an unknown god that grants you power, but I'm a death domain cleric, so my shard and I are essentially a parasitic relationship where I supply energy to the shard and in return my character doesn't become a corpse. That's wild. That's so cool. I love that idea. Oh shoot, I forgot to do something with the yarn. The black yarn. I forgot to carry it over a few more stitches. Oh well. Only doing 25 stitches this time. 1, 2. I cannot DM simply because I don't have enough wall space for all the notes and red yarn I would need. Kai, look into a program called Obsidian. It's free to download if you want to pay for like cloud sharing and like using it on multiple devices at the same time. There's a subscription. But look up Obsidian because it basically functions exactly like that, but in a software. My character's a Dampier. Actually, wait, I can show you my Obsidian. Hold on. Hold on. I will literally open up my Obsidian files right now and show y'all what this looks like. So this is my all of my notes for this campaign. Actually, for 2 campaigns because they're both 2 campaigns in the same world. This campaign started 3 years after the events of the previous campaign. I hate typing. No, that's so fair. I just want to show this off now. So you basically can you can hyperlink all of your notes together. So like I have a page just for like linking all of my sessions together. We just hit session 100 last week. And it'll organize like a big graph, like chart for you. So like here is all the session notes from the current campaign. This is all of the students and professors that my character is aware of at the school she attended. This is my session notes from the old campaign. I haven't finished putting all these in because these are all handwritten notes. Let's see, what is this? These are the player characters from the previous campaign. Including mine, Nira. And like things that she's connected to. So like siblings, her partner, where she grew up, her god when she became a cleric. Specifically, Cleric of the Grave. An event that she's related to that she caused. Our current player characters are where? Well, here's me. My character. Where is that connected to? No, that's the Pantheon. Current player characters, right here. His name is Leonardo Paperman. He's a druid elf and he uses he, they pronouns. From royalty and is heir to the throne, but wants nothing to do with his royal bloodline. He runs away from home, lives in the forest. Wanders, he finds Toadstool Village and hears the Brambleberry Bunch play, which is my Goblin Boys family band. He gets a big fat celebrity crush. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. I love that. But yeah, this is really, really fun. And you can, so like all of my session notes are here, but then I can scroll down and I have categories for like all the images that I put in my notes. I have like the world, I have different countries, like it's basically like a giant like file folder. Kai. Obsidian is the best. I use it for all my D&D stuff because I can put in notes on other characters. Like I have a whole section just for NPCs. This is all NPCs. Have I updated it recently? No. I need to go back through and reorganize some things. However, it's incredibly helpful when I want to try to like, if I'm like thinking of something in the game and I want to remember it, I can just search here. Like last week I was looking for something. I searched the word rock and I was able to find it because it came up. It showed me which session notes it was in. Or if I type my character's name, but the full name, not her nickname, it'll give me 2 different pages that her full name is listed in. But also, at least of my notes, you know, she's listed under her school that she went to. Like, it'll connect all the dots for you. It's really satisfying. So, I just wanted to show you all that. If you play D&D and you do it online or even in person, but with a computer or like a laptop with you, Obsidian is the way to go, for sure. It's so very helpful. Although I will say, one person in my campaign, she also uses Obsidian, but she's switching to Notion because she had some issues when she was transferring data from one hard drive to another hard drive. So, yes, Artemis, yes. Because like the old campaign from 2020, I have all of those notes handwritten in this notebook. And I've been working on like transcribing it into Obsidian very slowly over time, so that I can connect dots more. And it was really helpful because something came up just the other night in session that I was like, wait, that connects to something from like 4 or 5 years ago. But I couldn't figure out what it was. So I had to literally read through my notes to find it. Whereas once no, it's free to download and use. If you, there's a subscription that you can use as well, but it's to have like cloud sync, where it'll sync, like you can have it on multiple devices and access all the information from wherever. I don't pay for that. I might consider paying for it temporarily when we have our in-person session next month. I'm going to be driving up to New York with Ray. Actually, y'all know Ray, Incredible. Oh my gosh, I need to stop moving my microphone. My camera's attached to it. But Incredible, Ray, she's going to be taking the train from where she lives to Philadelphia, and I'll be picking her up. And then one other person's going to join us for the carpool. We're going to drive up to New York and meet Ovi and the other player character. And we have an Airbnb that we're getting for a weekend. And we're going to play D&D together. It's going to be so much fun. But I'll probably pay temporarily for the cloud sync for Obsidian so that I can bring a laptop and take my notes on that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have access to previous notes, and that I feel like is probably gonna be really helpful to have. Plus, I'm the one that always does the recording for our sessions, so I'm probably gonna need to have OBS on said laptop. Which, let's hope my college laptop still works well enough to do that. Because I don't use it very often. It's kind of slow. That laptop is like 10 years old. I'm literally already on the screen.
Shrimp time, it's shrimpin' time. Shrimp time, shrimp time. It's shrimpin' time. Shrimp time, shrimp time.
Oh, look here, I am a shrimp. Oh, look here, I am a shrimp. Oh, look, I have a shrimp on my head. I have a shrimp on my head. Oh, look, I am a shrimp. I am a shrimp. I am. Oh, look, it's shrimpin' time. It's shrimpin' time. It's shrimp time.
Thank you for the shrimpin' time, Artemis. I panicked because I was like, I'm used to having to switch scenes when shrimp time starts. I was like, wait, no, I'm already on the scene. What I just thought of. This music got really tense all of a sudden. Oh, it's the Medusa fight. I need to print out this pattern I'm using so that I can use it when I'm on the couch. Let me do that. So my printer's right next to my desk, and I can pull it out later then. Print. I just want, what page is this? 5 and 6 for now. Okay. How is I'm getting a notice that says my ink is low. How? I never print things. I don't think it's gonna make me replace the cartridge though. No, it's printing, okay. What printer do you have? It's a Brother printer. The MFC J480DW. I really like Brother printers. I also have a Brother sewing machine. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I've had this printer for a long time. I used to use off-brand ink, and I had a reliable off-brand, generic brand that I would use. And then recently it stopped working. So I had to go and buy Brother branded ink, and I was very upset about it because it's twice the cost. I don't even use my printer that often. Oof. Yeah. And I don't ever really need to print stuff that often, so I might just look into getting a really inexpensive one when this one dies. Once redeemed daily, shade of purple, and I got Mountbatten purple, and let me tell you, it's such a wonderful shade of purple. I looked it up and I saw a suit in that purple, and I want that suit. Oh my gosh, wait, I need to look this up now. Suit. Wait. Satin purple. Ooh, that's very pretty. It's like a dusty purple. Ooh, that's so pretty. Raph, thank you for the lurk. No worries. Artemis. Okay, I need to count how many stitches I have here. Two. One, okay. Two, 3, 4, 5. I think I should probably give Joker, and let me tell you, I'm not so serious. I don't really know if they love each other or hate each other sometimes. That is so very fair, Kai. I made this really difficult for myself. Hold on one second, y'all.
Okay. One. White. Meanwhile, I'm about to go annoy the fuck out of him for a minute. Have fun. Three. 4. 5. 6. And 1. 2. 3. 1. 2. 4. 5. 6. And 8. Before we do a color change, but I'm gonna untangle this yarn because it's getting a little tangled from the color changes. What are you working on? This is a tapestry that Chantel requested I make for her. Let me pull up the picture and show you. So it'll look like this when it's done, but instead of red, it'll be blue. Be this shade of blue. So yeah. She was like, hey, the other day she was like, hey, is this something you can make? And I was like, absolutely. No problem. So yeah. And so far, very easy to follow the pattern. Really not a difficult pattern. Like very simple. It's my second time doing tapestry style crochet, although this time I'm doing a much better job of carrying the yarn rather than cutting it every time I change color. So
It's also easier to carry the yarn on a smaller project than it is on a big project. Welcome back, Artemis. More fitting, to be honest. Blue is usually used to pick sadness and that heart is crying. Exactly. And actually she has a crying heart tattoo, so that's gonna match her tattoo. Hers is not color though, it's just black ink. I went to Buc-ee's yesterday and got a cute little tray to carry food and stuff on. I love it. Ooh. Best stone fruit in all the land. Ooh, we got more polls. We got more polls. Okay, we got cherries, mango, peach, nectarine, plum. I know my answer right away. I talked about it earlier. That is my answer. But I love all of them. So just so y'all know, I love all of them, but mango is my favorite, hands down. Ooh, this one might not be able to be played on stream. I don't know that I can play any of the shanties on stream. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna skip soundtracks and go to a different one. We're just gonna go to Dragon Age. Y'all know I love Dragon Age. Peaches and plums, you know. Wait. I feel like I do, but I'm forgetting. Mango toothpaste? Oh my gosh, yes, Artemis. I want to rewatch that show. Speaking, like we've talked about many shows today, and there's so many I want to rewatch, including that. I know. They were so good together. Too triggering? That's fair. That's very fair. Especially when they find out about Plover. Yeah. Yeah. Is your raid music the one that sounds like raid music? Yeah. Although I think the raid music, I don't know if it comes from Inquisition theme or from something, another moment later in the soundtrack. But yes, it's the melody, the main theme melody from Dragon Age Inquisition. I need to not sit cross-legged anymore. My legs are warm because my chair is suede. I think the raid music is more intense. Yeah, I think. Let me look to see where I pulled it from. I can actually check. Which stuff? Alerts. Downloads. No, wait. That was in March of 2025 I made my raid alert. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. I cannot find the original download in here, unfortunately. I've had this idea for a while, and it's a stuffed bear, and it has a crocheted QR code stitched to it that brings you to a YouTube video of the song. Up. It'll be Rick. It'll be a Rick roll bear. I love that. I think it's from later. I think you're right. I think it's toward the end of the game. It's either the very end of the game with the epilogue, or it's from the Journey to Skyhold track. We're gonna skip this one. Or it could be Calling the Inquisition. Also on this tapestry, we saw something like this made by vendor at Pride and said, I can make that for you. And I said, yes. Correct. A bakery that sells yeast rolls with that QR code. Oh my gosh. A website that makes QR codes when you add a URL. I love that. No, I don't think it's from this one. Hello, Hira. Welcome, welcome. Princess Charming Purple. Nice. Thank you for the hydrate. Be the trek to Skyhold. Yeah, I'm gonna queue that up really quick so we can determine it, because I'm curious now. Add to queue. Oh. Did one too many stitches here. And the dawn will come as soon after. No, the dawn will come is before the Journey to Skyhold. Okay, here's Journey to Skyhold. What? Yes. The dawn will come and then Journey to Skyhold. Dawn will come is in the camp, and then Journey to Skyhold is where they're climbing up the mountain after that scene. Because Solus is like, hey, I know where we can go. I'm literally looking at the soundtrack right now. Don't do this to me, Artemis. I know the soundtrack like the back of my hand. It's giving rage bait. Yeah. Okay, it's not this. Bang, bang, bang. Bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Hold on. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure out which one it is.
It's a harness, Creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms.
Thank you for the 88 biddies. Oh my gosh. Dragon Age Jeopardy when? Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my gosh, no. My raid alert is the trailer music. My raid alert is the trailer music for Inquisition. Here we go. So I'll make an interactive board. Oh my gosh, yes. And like genuinely make it as hard as you can. Take nugs for 400, please. Okay, I think it's coming up right after this part. No. It might. I don't think it's that part. Maybe it is. To be honest, it actually could be the main intro theme, and when I pulled it, because I pulled it from YouTube instead of Spotify, it could have been slightly different. But then also, when it's the raid alert, it's much louder, so you get more sound than when we're listening to it on Spotify here. So it is very possible that it is the main theme. Ah, Lord Seeker. Okay, wait. How many am I doing here? I did 4 white stitches. I need 3 more white. Do you love the music here? Same. I've only ever played this route once, so I think my next Inquisition playthrough will be a Templar run. I have to do mages again for my next run because I'm doing an oops all canon playthrough for all the games. Yes. Okay, wait, so do you have all your romances planned out for your oops all canon? Okay, spill. Unless you're trying to keep it secret. Okay. DAI is easy. Well, I see it as one of two. I'm assuming not the one you just did. Although it very easily could be, I guess. Yeah. Okay, then that makes it very obvious. Can I make a guess on your other ones, though? I'm thinking Origins will be Zev. DA2. I could see going for Liliana, though, in Origins as well. This might be my bias showing through now, because I love both Zev and Liliana. I'm gonna say Zev for Origins. I'm gonna say I'm torn between Fenris and Anders for DA2, but I'm gonna lean Fenris because I also love Fenris romance. It's a good Fenris rivalmance. And obviously Dorian. And I'm torn on Veilguard. Because I don't know if I know who you romanced your first playthrough of Veilguard either. I'm thinking... I'm leaning towards Emmerich. But I could also see Davrin. Probably not Lucanus. But why not, you know? How close was I? How many did I get right? I'm assuming I got at least one wrong. Funny enough, it could be one of three for Veilguard, but the other three are solid guesses. Okay, so Veilguard is Emmerich, Lucanus, or Davrin. Wrong. Oh! Okay. I don't know which of those three is not... One is off. Okay. I'm gonna remove Lucanus from that list and throw in... Never Harding. Never Harding. Never Harding. Harding. Sometimes Alistair makes me mad, but then he makes me feel so bad for him. Ugh. That is so very fair, Jenny. I'm assuming, are you planning to romance Alistair? Or are you not sure yet? Because you've not met all of the companions. Actually, I'm curious if you got all the companions that you could so far. If not, oof. What companions do you have currently, Jenny? Who do you have as options? You obviously have Morgan and Alistair. Tosh. Okay. That makes sense. I can see it. Another crochet idea I have is making different parts from different animals from a crochet book. Having Frankenstein, making a Frankenstein monster type deal. They will look amazing. Nathan, I love that idea. I truly love that idea. Such a himbo and I'm such a sucker. That's so very fair. Remind me, Jenny, I know you said elf mage. Are you playing female or male elf mage? Since there's unfortunately no non-binary option, I can't name a third option for you, but I figured since you're going for Alistair, but okay. I've always, y'all tell me if you agree. Alistair gives such bi-wife energy. Oh, I just realized we have an ad break starting in a minute, and it's already it's already 11 o'clock. Holy cow. Okay, nope, we're not gonna run an ad. We're gonna snooze those.
The ads are about to start.
Nope, it's not gonna start. Since I just realized what time it is, we're gonna call it here for tonight. Because I need to go crash on the couch and watch some TV while I keep crocheting. But not working on this, I'm gonna be working on something else. This is gonna be when my other projects are done or on stream, essentially. But I'm very happy with how this is looking so far. I can't wait for this to be done. I will show y'all as well when it's done. I mean, Chantel will probably post a picture when it's up in her office too. Let me turn off my crochet camera. Okay, there we go. As you can see, there's other yarn sitting here. Thank y'all for hanging out. I will be back on Thursday for Assassin's Creed, and then Saturday for Dragon Age Q&A with Ray. My brain is so broken. Send in Liliana. Okay. I'm so glad. What? I almost said Jelly because I saw Liliana. Jenny, I'm so glad you have both of them because it is possible to miss them and not get them. So, thank you, Artemis, for throwing my links in chat. Everybody go get some good sleep tonight. I know I will. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Smash. Smash. Smash.